Oh, out fishing at last again. Bit of a big swell going, but we're here. I'm here with John. John Banders is here today. We're doing some fishing and a bit marginal about, well, conversations about the weather, but we decided to come. But there is a bit of surf rolling, so the ride is a bit up and down, but we're on our way to go out wide looking for workups. But we've just stopped out from Tiri off Wangaproa Bay, and I have got a good fish on. We're just testing because the sign's quite good. Oh, he's a good fish, so we'll see what happens with him. So what are you using there, John?
We're using squid attracted.
On a...
the gauze.
On the gauze, yep.
Well, I think
This is quite a good fish. He's got a bit of weight to him. He's not playing much like a snapper, he's just a heavy weight. He's obviously got a bit foul hooked or something. Okay, he's winding around, that's why he's got the drag on. There's quite a bit of current today, and so... Come on, boy. You're not as big as thought you were. You're foul hooked, but... Interesting. Hooked on the stomach. Very strange. He's still, what is he? Oh yeah, 34 and a half, 35. Okay, fish on. Oh yeah, he feels like quite a good boy. It's turning in to be a nice day. It's supposed to actually get very nice in the middle of the day. And settling down a bit actually, the waves, which is good. We're just on a drift. The sounder has definitely been showing a bit of sign. We're actually inside the cable zones. Not inside them, outside them, but on the inside. The inside of the cable zones. Yeah, it might get hot today. Seeing a bit of colour. It's getting round and round and round, so he must be double hooked, I think. Current is quite strong today. It's 3.5 metre tide, which is quite high. He's foul hooked on the stomach again too. Oh, mouth and stomach, yeah. 2 hooks do that. Similar size to the last one.
Yeah.
It's a Lumo fish fingers with an orange jelly baby. It's a good combo. We've had a lot of luck with that. Okay, so I've put my slider out the back, my Lumo slider, and started to work it properly, not just leave it there. And of course the fish decided he wanted to get on, and he's a pretty feisty little thing. I think he's just very feisty, small. We shall see. Got a few sooty shearwaters out the back, hanging around, expectant. And John is pulling in a snapper. And that's with your Ecobait, isn't it? Very good. Nice one.
There he is.
Yeah, it's the gauze sticking out of his mouth, and he's eating all the attractant.
Gets the attractant loaded to it, and I can keep using that gauze, just add more attractant.
Yay. Cool. Very good.
Yeah.
And my fish is coming. What size is he? He felt quite heavy, but oh, he's got his stomach issue going on. Might have to keep him. He's a little bit bigger. He must be 35, I think, but
His bum out.
his bum's out, so he's got to stay on board.
Are you still filming?
34, yeah.
I just put that in there. That's what I use, is fish candy by Ecobaits, and it's squid based. So there's a lot of squid in there.
Yeah.
And so far that's all I've used today.
Yep.
I can probably, this whole pot will last me the day, maybe 2 days.
Yeah, that's cool, eh? Excellent. All right, I've got this is the Lumo slider here with Lumo tassels. The tassels are all Lumo, so it's proved to be very good, actually.
So that's empty gauze. Just dunk it in there. Swirl around a bit, and now it's loaded and it goes back in the water.
Goes back in the water.
Yep.
Get another fish.
Yep.
Yep. Right. Fish on. For sure. He's got a bit of pull actually. Turn that ratchet off. See what size he is. We've just relocated, we've just only gone about, I don't know,
500 yards.
Kilometre or something. A bit further out, we saw a few gannets diving, just odd one here and there, and quite a bit of bait sign actually. So we're just prospecting, and I've picked up something here that feels good. How long are you, mate? Oh, 33. You're in good nick. You can go home. Yep. Off you go, baby. Yeah, this slider seems to pick the fish up when I hit the bottom, and then when it's loose on the bottom, I think it must be drifting back with the current, and they're attacking the tassels then. They're not picking it on the way up, they're picking it on the way down once it hits the bottom. All the fish are about the same size today. You think, well, I want to hear that six o'clock weather forecast, you know? See what the hell's going on. What do we got? It's on the slider again. Lumo slider. He's a little bit longer, I think, than the others. Maybe. How are you hooked, mate? Oh, you've gone and got it in inside your mouth. Now the fish on, he was very light to start with, and now he's all of a sudden got serious.
He's woken up.
Yeah, oh wow. He was not much of a fish. But now he is. A better fish anyway. He had a serious pull then. Maybe someone grabbed his tail. I think it's the same guy. He's sort of given up a bit, but he had a serious pull.
More sharp.
I might put the ratchet on just so I can hear what's going on. Oh, see, he's got some pull now, this guy. So I've got two fish on, and they're quite good fish. Oh yeah, that line is getting pulled. He's wearing himself out, so he'll be easy to pull in. The rod's doing the work.
Well, what they're doing,
Bubbles coming out.
go quiet.
He feels stronger than he should be. Shouldn't be that strong. Maybe he's a big fat boy. He's reasonably heavy. Oh, he's a good fish. There we go. Yeah, he's a lot smaller. He's a nice size to go back. Alright. Both Lumo lures, of course. This little fish, which I thought was little, has got a bit bigger. Quite a bit bigger. This is on the slider Lumo. Yeah, he's doing a bit of pulling. So we're still just drifting here out from Wangapara Bay actually. Weather's calmed down a little bit. The wind hasn't got any stronger. It's quite lumpy. There's sets of rollers coming through, but it's quite pleasant. It's not too hot. We're out of the sun anyway. Alright, he's going to come up pretty soon. I think he's the best. Should be the best fish of the day. He's putting on a good tussle. Down behind you there's John is a net. He's not that big. I can probably manage it, actually. Yeah, we'll put him in. He's a good sized fish. Oh yeah, there's a side on the chili bin. Yeah, he's a good sized fish. How much? What size are you, mate? 40. Yep. Excellent size, and he's nice and fat. And that's the Lumo slider.
It's a targeted fish, eh?
I wanted to get a 40 today. It's a good size. Now we'll just come back to the Terry channel. John's put his line over. This is Ecobait, and he has a fish. Very good.
Don't think it's that.
Ooh, little snapper. Oop, looks like he lost your bait, or he's throwing it up.
He's had a shit.
He's had something going on with him.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on, Ecobait. It works. Look at that. Joy.
Yeah. He's blown his balloon too.
Oh, I felt a few nibbles and then I gave it a whack and he was on. Shit, he had some grunt, that boy.
Didn't he?
Whew. Man, oh, what a bummer he didn't stay on. The hook's there. It must have got him somewhere just on the edge, eh? I reckon it'd be a big snapper around the rocks. You know, it was a big snapper or a kingy. Too big for a carwai. That woke me up. Oh, shit. Woke John up too.
Life just got more in.
Oh man, if I'd pulled that in, that would have been, wow, that would have been something. I'm going to say it was a big snapper, 20 pounder. And I blew it. He didn't bite it good enough. It's a good grunty hook too. Should have stayed in.
Yeah.
He's still out there, of course.
He is.
Yeah, he hasn't grunted. He really pulled that line, didn't he? I got hard drag on here at the moment, and he was just.
Wow.
I had a couple of touches, and then I pulled it a bit more, and then he grabbed it, and then I jerked it, you know.
You had to chew pretty quick, I can tell you. Did you have it on the bottom?
No, it would have been trailing through the water column somewhere, because I was sort of winding it every now and again, and I felt a couple of touches.
Yeah.
So I paid a bit of attention and wound it a bit more, and then he suddenly hit it. So then I reacted and gave him a good jerk, and then he was on. And then he was off. Yeah, I got no idea. Kingfish or snapper. Probably just a big grunty snapper.
Oh, there you go.
We're just doing a bit of fishing at Shears Rock on the way home, and I saw some sign on the bottom, so I just threw the line over, and sure enough. Whoa, there's a lot of sign there at the moment on the sounder. God. Very, very busy. Might put a mark on the... Come back to that spot. This fish won't be very big, although he's a keeper. Yeah, go for it now, John. There's a fish down there for sure. See on the sounder there is a lot of fish there. If the fish are there, eh? Oh, bigger fish. Bigger fish this time. Makes such a difference if there's fish on the sounder. God, it does. We've been sitting here for ages, just drifting along, not catching anything. And now all of a sudden, come across some fish, school of fish, and you're catching fish. Funny that. He started off better, but I think he's softened himself a bit. Is he like, yeah, he's a bit small. It is actually big enough, but we're going to let him go, aren't we? Because we've got 5 now. We're keeping.
Yeah.
You're going to keep 1,
Yeah.
and I'm going to throw my lure over to where I think they are. See if that makes a difference. Oh, I have picked up a fish.
Okay.
Oops, he's off. Is he? Nope. Means he's not very strong.
That's a slider.
No, this is a weasel, called a weasel.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Being one of my most successful lures. I saw an ad for it the other day. The guy that sells them was saying, these, you just got to have these, you know. And finally they're saying how good they are. But yeah, they're just a little tiny, they seem like a nothing really. Someone took it on the way down. Sounder is showing arches on it, so there are fish about here. We just got to find them. Oh, okay. Looks like he's a 33 or something. Oh, okay. He might be 35. He's putting up a good fight. There he comes. Water's not as clear as normal today. Whoa, a lot of air. Oh, he's got a big mark on his side, or he's been attacked or something. Scarface.
It's not diseased, is it?
Hey?
It's not diseased, is it?
No, I don't think so, but I think we'll let him go. He's still quite good size. Oh, there, mate. 33, 4. We'll let him live since he's got to get over that scar. Oh, John's on. Oh, good bend.
It is.
Oops, oop, I'm on too. Here we go. You might have fish of the day, mate.
I've got a bit of a warrior on here.
Oh, yeah, mine's a bit of a warrior too. I've never had, oopsie, I've never had this many fish just here actually. Where are we exactly? Just not far from Shearer's Rock. Crazy. Both fighting fish. That's a good end to the day. Take them around your side. Yeah, good fish. Up he comes. Oh yeah. Very good fish.
Yeah.
It's on the Ecobait. Good enough for him.
Very good.
That's a good way to end it, isn't it?
Yeah. He's going back in.
He's going to go back in. He's done his job.
Oh, usually when you get
Don't have to use 2 hands probably.
when you get those
Lock 'em down.
side fins down,
Yeah, yeah.
they go quiet. Don't want to touch his skin. There you go, buddy.
Yarn. Very good. Maybe that's a good place to finish.
Maybe that is.
That and this one. These are good little panties, these guys.
Wow. Shearer Rock is
I don't think I've ever had this response at Shearer's Rock. So there you go.
They're good fat fish. They're good healthy.
Yeah, they are. They're,
I mean,
good,
they're not-
good size. They're not monsters, but they're...
No, but they're just healthy looking fish.
Yeah, they're good fish. Well, that's the end of our day. We're heading home. It's actually, the weather's got really nice, so that's cool. And we're just off Tirri, really. Shearer's Rock. So we're going to head home. Catch you next time. John saying goodbye. Yeah. Oopsie, get you in there. I think I was a bit off. Okay.
Okay.